can go back-to-back wins now.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Kiki Bones, and what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball, strike 3 called, and he's caught looking to begin the afternoon. Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matt, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference in this game. He was driving in runs like crazy last month. And when you watch how he swings and how he goes about it, you're not at all surprised. I'm looking for him to generate a lot of offense in this one.
Now at the plate, Rusty Red. He'll be trying to duplicate his performance from yesterday when he finished with a 4-for-5 line at the plate. A fastball down near the shoe tops. These Rockies, Harold, they were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Well, Matt, the other thing, I mean, they're 3-2 on the homestand, so they haven't been real consistent. You'd like to see 4-1 or even 5-0 at this point, the way they've played baseball. That's why this game today puts you at 4-2, and now you feel a little bit better, like you're playing pretty good, consistent ball.
Swing and a liner, but this is going to get foul. Once again, a 3-2. Here's a high pop-up. Desmond is there for it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting third, shortstop Rico.
Stepping up to the plate, Rico Black. And he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race. We're just underway here in Denver. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Dodgers down in order. It's the Dodgers nothing. Rockies stepping in at the plate. Just underway next on MLB Network. Big Daddy Kelly is on the mound for the Dodgers in this contest. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game. Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
3-2.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he got him. Time now from Coors Field to take a look at the Rockies starting lineup. Thoughts, Stan? Who stands out?
Yeah, keep an eye on Charlie Blackmon. Looking at his stats, I was really impressed with the fact that he's hit 4 bombs in his last 10 games. Lately, he's been the guy to watch, and I think he's ready to do some more damage right now.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. David Dahl becomes out number 2 this inning.
Nolan Arenado.
Here's Nolan Arenado. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Two out, nobody on. Sent on the ground out to second. Mack ranging up the middle, and the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. Still no score. Digging in, J.J. Watts, one of the better hitters in the game this year, currently 7th in the National League batting race. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Turned on down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Blackmon going back. Gone to lead off the inning. So a solo shot here to left center field. 12 home runs for him now thus far. And the Dodgers strike first, 1-0.
This guy has been a serious thorn in the side of the staff. Homering twice in 3 days. The numbers don't lie. He owns these guys right now.
Settling in now, Chubby Ali. And he's been a tough out these past couple of weeks, as the numbers there tell you the whole story. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The next 3-2. And a changeup. Couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
So striding in, Antonio Moose. And you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now. Throw over to first. And a dive, but he's back in there. Nobody out, runner on first. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. The 1-2 pitch. In the dirt, but it's swung on for the 3rd strike.
Time now for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Rockies. And yes, they are moving all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics, and they really move players around playing the percentages. You'll see that a lot in this game today.
Now a throw over to first, and he'll get back in safely. And another throw over. And a dive, but he's back in. Dodgers have the early 1-0 advantage as we play the second. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. After it is Blackmon. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting 8th, right fielder, Coco Brown.
Into the box, Coco Brown having a very nice year, currently 2nd in the NL batting chase. Here's a look over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
You know, I like Jerry Hillsdale, and so do the hitters and the pitchers. We won't see a whole lot of arguing with his strike zone. He's one of the better guys in the league. Really consistent.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Good changeup in the dirt. Strike 3. And the throw to first ends the inning. But the Dodgers are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 1-0 LA. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. Power a big part of his game as he enters this contest, number 5 in the National League home run race. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Harold Reynolds, this Dodger ball club, as they enter play here this afternoon, they've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Well, Matt, they're playing good ball. If you look at the standings, they got a nice, comfortable lead, but comfortable can be trouble. You got to stay focused, keep your foot on the pedal, and just continue to put that opponent away because this little lead can dwindle quick.
Now the pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 3-2 one more time. And another foul ball.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
The payoff pitch one more time. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And there's your first out of the inning.
Well, let's take a look at the Dodgers defense, brought to you by Majestic. In this day and age, when teams are moving all over the place playing the shift, these guys are old school, very traditional. You don't see the shift applied very often to this club.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He was among the many who failed to record a base hit in the loss yesterday. Now this pitch is swung on and popped up, and this will also head toward the right side of the infield. Moose takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Right fielder, Carlos Gonzalez.
Striding into the box, Carlos Gonzalez. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. They trail this one 1-0. Some of the natural splendor of Denver and the surrounding areas. So we thank you for joining us here for Matinee Baseball on MLB Network. So coming to the plate, Big Daddy Kelly, 9-1-2 due up. And maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate, so he'll step out and ask for time. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Pitch is away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. LeMahieu's got it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So with one away now, let's quickly give you a look at the standings in the National League West entering play today as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. Ready for another chance? Kiki Bones, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats out of play. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one, high and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. A solo shot down the line in right. Number 17 for him on the season. And the Dodgers move in front now 2-0.
That wasn't a particularly deep home run by today's standards, but it certainly did scream out of the park in a hurry. You see there on show track an impressive 112 miles an hour off the bat.
Into the box, Rusty Red. Outside, 2-1.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Slice down the left side, but foul. 1 out, nobody on. Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time.
Hey, that's a good pitch right there. But, you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Arenado will look this one in, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, shortstop.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Rico Black. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Fastball in there, 3-2. 2 out, nobody on. Line drive to center field. That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now. So he wins the full count battle and finds a way to extend the inning. And he will hasten his way back to first, where he's in there safely.
Well, Matt, that's his 8th game with that hit right there. 8 games in a row he's swinging the bat. We've been watching him over this week, just scorching.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, J.J. Watts. Now a throw over. Runner back safely. One and one. Here it is.
Ball 2.
And that one stayed too low, apparently.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Pitch is high, the throw, and it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Hey, that's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
Now a bluff back to second as he'll just hold on to it. A throw behind the runner at second. And he'll turn and throw back to second again. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Runner's on his way to third. Pitch taken for ball 4. The throw not nearly in time as he took that one on the pitcher.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Digging in to try it again. Chubby Ali. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And there he goes towards second. And this is in the dirt here as it bounds a few feet away. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second. Set to deliver on 2-1. Shin high fastball that time, ball 3.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
Here comes the 3-1 pitch. Hard hit at third. Oh, look at Arenado. And give it up on a phenomenal play to retire the side. 1 for the Dodgers on the solo home run. We played 2.5. It's now 2-0 LA. In now, Ian Desmond. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Ready on 1 and 2. Takes this the other way to right. And there's the first hit of the game for Colorado. Throw into second. The tag, and he is out at second.
Well, he clearly thought he had a shot at 2 on the hit, but they did a nice job in the outfield of getting it in quick to cut him down.
And here now is Dustin Garneau. And he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate.
Back-to-back changeups, and he fouled that one off right there. I don't think he's going to come back with the third one. I got to be thinking some other pitch is coming.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
This is a really good at-bat. This is the kind of, you go back to the dugout, regardless of the outcome, they go, great AB, man, great AB.
Again, he sends it out of play. Payoff pitch one more time. On pitch number 10 is the one that finally does it as he strikes out after a long battle here.
Batting ninth.
Stepping in, Herman Marquez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. 1-1 pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2.
Hey, Matt, you're the pitcher. There's 2 outs, nobody on. You're letting it fly, right? I'd be doing the same thing like he just did right there. 2 big swings, and he has nothing yet.
And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
That is a big hit right there. When you can help yourself out, a little 2-out base hit, extends the inning, 19, brings the top of the order up now.
Blackman.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Charlie Blackman looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. A runner on first with 2 away. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. One left for Colorado. They're still down. It's 2-0. Striding in, Antonio Moose comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with a lefty and a right-hander up to throw.
Nipped the corner, 2-2.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he takes strike 3 cold on the fastball. 1 gone.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
Into the box now, Shorty Mack. Hard ground ball to third. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, right fielder, Coco Brown.
Striding in once again, Coco Brown. He's 0 for 1 thus far. 2 runs, 3 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Garneau has it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. They're up 2-0. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Fans, it's still only May, but summer will be here before you know it. So there's no better time than the present to make sure you'll be part of the action this summer with a full or partial season ticket plan. Don't miss out. For information, stop by any stadium window and say hello to one of our friendly ticket agents. They'll find the plan to suit your needs.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
That fastball right there will humble you. He threw it right by him. So now what do? You spread out, use your hands, and try to be as quick as you can when you see that ball get released out of his hands.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Line towards center field. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Well, Matt, that's the 6th game. He's got a base hit in now. You got to start a streak somewhere. I start paying attention about 6 games. He's swinging the bat pretty good.
Now at the plate, Nolan Arenado. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Fouled back. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And the sinking fastball, called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Now we'll step off and fire to the bag, and he'll dive back in. No runs, 3 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. And another snap throw to the bag, and the runner back safely. Stepping in now, Trevor Story. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far on this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Great recognition. He's looking for a ball up. The breaking ball hung, and he stayed with it. When they're up high, let it fly. When they start out low, you got to let it go.
Standing in now, Carlos Gonzalez. Popped high in the air. Mack is there for it. And the inning is over. 2 left for Colorado. They're down 2-0. Chad Qualls is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. And the changeup is way low that time. Ready to deliver the full count pitch, and he misses with it. Ball 4, and a terrible start to the inning as he's walked the pitcher leading things off.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt.
Digging in once again, Kiki Bones. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. A little bouncer. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Rusty.
Ready for another shot now. Rusty Red. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Here it comes on 1-1. Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. And they'll get the out here as he's run down between second and third. Ready once again, Rico Black. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Black.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Good looking sinker on the inside corner.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Throw over to first, and he'll get back in standing. Here comes the payoff pitch. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And gone right down the line the other way. Wow. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field. Home run number 16 for him on the year as the Dodgers have increased their lead now 4-0.
Well, he hit that ball like he was looking for it. Just really crushed that pitch.
Action now in that Colorado pen as a southpaw has stood up to throw out there.
In now, J.J. Watts.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over.
But the Dodgers do strike for 2 coming on this 2-run home run. Middle of the afternoon here at Coors Field. It's now stepping in, Ian Desmond. They'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Now a swing and a fly ball. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out. So a tremendous diving catch there, and our show track technology demonstrates to us that his route was really what made it happen. Pretty easy to see he wouldn't have been able to make that play if it had not been for the angle he took to get to the ball. Into the box, Dustin Garneau. 2-strike pitch is chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Red is there. 2 gone. Gerardo Parra will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 8, Gerardo Parra.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They're down 4-0. Jason Mott takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Chubby Ali will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. Hit hard on the ground to short. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. So the Dodgers get their leadoff hitter on base to kick off the inning. Digging in once again, Antonio Moose. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike 3s and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Dahl. 1 out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The batter, number 10, second baseman, Shorty.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Shorty Mack. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Ready with the 1-1. over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. Line towards center field. Blackman makes the catch, and now they might be able to double them off at first. And now a throw to first, and they got him. Never really had a chance with the hit and run on as he gets doubled up on the line drive. Here's Charlie Blackman now. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. So the shutout's still intact here in the 6th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that these guys currently sit in the number 3 position in the circuit in that category. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
The batter, number 28.
Striding in once again, Nolan Arenado. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. The pitch. And that's taken for a called strike 2.
Boy, Matt, he's making this good team look silly. He's about 1 pitch away. I mean, 1 good strike from getting all the way through the 6th inning, shutting these guys down. Really nice job.
Again, a 1-2. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off, even if you know it's coming. Look, 2-strike slider on the back foot. That's a classic pitch, but he did a nice job of laying off it.
Now another 2-2. Little dribbler down the line. That's a foul ball.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game, and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
Another one sent foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Ali has a play, and that retires the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Ready once again, Coco Brown, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Ready with the payoff pitch. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Stepping in now, Big Daddy Kelly. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a swing, and he popped him up, straight up, as this is right around home plate. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the 2nd out.
Kiki Bones.
Kiki Bones will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. Story scoops it up. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order, but they're in. And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
Ready for another shot now. DJ LeMahieu. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. He spoils another one, and will do it again. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Well, these guys have had a hard time making contact all game long, racking up a bunch of Ks, so that's their first walk of the game. We'll see if that gets them going a bit.
And before the 3-2, a move to first. Don't want to forget about him. Shoots this one to first. In there, a base hit. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Hey, that's a base hit right there. Now, they got 2 runners on. This may be their best opportunity to get on the board. They've been shut out the whole game.
Digging in to try it again. Ian Desmond. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Boy, the Rockies have been looking for that big hit all game long. They haven't been able to come through so far, but now would be the time to come through.
Ready with the 1-2. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
Standing in now, Dustin Garneau. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Popped up. Moose is over, and that's the 3rd out. No runs, a hit, 2 left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Carlos Estevez will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Mark Reynolds will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Comes back with a fastball low, and that moves it to 3-1 now.
Well, that's ball 3. The Dodgers right now would love to start this inning off with a walk anyway to get this leadoff guy on.
He's set, and the 3-1 pitch. Swing and a line drive. Foul.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back, and it's gone into the bleachers. A solo shot here to left, number 13 for him on the year, and with it the Dodgers have opened it up to a 5-0 lead.
I know I get big money for my expert analysis, but this is pretty simple. If you put a fastball up in the zone, over the heart of the plate, this guy's going to turn it around in a heartbeat. This one was no shocker.
Mike Dunn enters the game from the pen, and because this is a non-save situation, it's evident that they're just trying to get him some work after having not thrown in several days.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Rico Black will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a two-run home run that really got his guys going. Ready now with the payoff pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Looking up is Dahl. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. A solo shot here to left, his second of the game. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Wow, back-to-back to start the inning. Talk about putting a pitcher on notice. On the mound, you almost have to completely forget about those and try to convince yourself you're starting the inning over fresh. No one on, no one out.
In now, J.J. Watts. Fouled back.
I like the pitch right there. Two-strike fastball out of the zone, see if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time, see if he chases it again.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Base is empty here with nobody out. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
Well, what do you do when guys keep fouling pitches off like this? I guess you could back them off the plate by throwing one inside.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats.
That is the fourth foul ball of this AB right here. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Hit back up the middle. Played on the backhand. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Into the box now. Chubby Ali. That's in there. 3-1. Ball four.
Take your base.
The hitter was dug in looking for something to hit, but he would have needed a telephone pole to hit that thing way out of the zone.
Ready for another chance. Antonio Moose 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2.
Well, that slider right there, that's what makes him tough against the left-handers. That pitch is almost impossible to hit.
He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Now a snap throw to first, but the runner's back easily. Into the box, Shorty Mack.
He swings and grounds it to short. Story picks it up.
And behind the back, he gets his man at second to retire the side. Wow. One for the highlight reel as they get the force play to get him out of trouble. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Here's Mark Reynolds. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And no one can get there. He'll try it again.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. Time to take a look at our starter comparison to this point, and the telling numbers can be found on the left side of your screen. Zeros in the run and earned run columns. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Back up the middle. Mack up the middle. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, left fielder, David Dahl.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They still find themselves down 6-0. Adam Ottavino enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. Now here's the pitch. And he struck him out again. So that's the old sombrero there, partner. 4 strikeouts in the ballgame. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Stepping in now, Big Daddy Kelly. Hard ground ball to third, and that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Well, he's pitching well. They send him back up to the plate, and what does he do? He rewards him with a base hit. So this is a great game for him so far.
In now, Kiki Bones. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
Usually he's pretty solid with the glove at third, but I think this time he just rushes a little bit because he wanted to start the double play. So instead of 2 outs, they get none, and we'll see if the guy on the mound can bail them out.
Into the box now, Rusty Red. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll have a major bullet that time. 2 away. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Rico Black is going to have another crack at it here, and it's been a great offensive performance for him so far. This was back in the 8th, his 2nd home run of the game, as he dearly loved to make it 3 right here. Now time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. Looked like he got fooled on the speed there. 2-2. Two men are on with 2 men out. hard hit ball to second, and that's through into right field for a base hit. He'll come home with it. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there.
He picks up his 4th hit, and I'll tell you, what a ridiculous day. You look at that box score tomorrow, he's going to have 4 hits, and 2 of them are home runs.
At the plate, J.J. Watts. He's got an opportunity here in a bases-loaded situation and seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Blackmon's after it. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Dodgers leave them loaded, but they're on. Here's Nolan Arenado. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
That's just the 6th hit of the game. That was the first ball that hit hard. If I'm in the other dugout, I'm starting to wonder, okay, are they going to get to my pitcher? He's been so good all game long.
Here's the 1-1. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Going for strikeout number 15. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball.
I like the call for the 2-strike changeup. You got to make a better pitch. He got away with one right there.
There's one on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
A really good pitch from the pitcher right there. Down in the zone, hits on top of it, induces the ground ball double play.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon.
He's up to 100 pitches now, but he's still bringing the fastball pretty good. Nothing about that last throw tells me he's wearing down right now.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm a bit surprised to see the bullpen inactive right now.
Yeah, I'm with you, Matt. Even though he's pitching okay, I do think you have to look at what he's given you and realize he's probably approaching the...
And he holds up on this one, but it's a cold strike 3. And with that, the ball game is over.
Wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball, but a complete game shutout. This guy was in total command from the first inning through the 9th. Totally dominant in this one.
6-0 the final shutout score today. Los Angeles blasted 5 home runs en route to victory. Big Daddy Kelly earns his 8th victory of the season with 15 strikeouts. German Marquez was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap for this afternoon. For Harold, Dan, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon for the victorious Dodgers. 6 runs.